Good morning, America. Welcome back to another episode of What? Energy Check. How you doing? How you feeling? All right, I'm sorry for the people who don't live in America. Hello, how are you? Happy Monday. Happy Energy Check. I know this episode is getting dropped to you a little later. I felt like I just wanted to do something different because I didn't do a recap to my Valentine's, and I just no, I just want to drop that episode. So I made sure I came home. I worked my ass off to set up, get ready, as much as ready as I can be for you guys after work, recap my Valentine's Day because I felt like it was just so good. I just had to recap it for you guys. And then I stumbled upon this YouTuber and I am going to review his video because I feel like it is an important conversation and I need us to know this. I need to talk about it with somebody. But before we get into that, welcome and hello. Happy Monday. And if this is your first time here, please follow and subscribe. That's the least of the freest thing you can do for me. I got to get my algorithm right. Help me do that. Every week we do this. What's up? Energy check. How you doing? How you feeling? Talk to me. Are you feeling good? From 1 to 10, energy-wise? Have you been sleepy? Have you been tired? Have you been energetic? Have you been eating right? All of that plays into your energy. How you feeling? Can honestly say I'm a solid 10. These niggas can't hold me back. These niggas can't hold me back. You okay? I just want you guys to know I am getting back onto my board. Stop playing. I was just changing up, doing flows, keeping up. Definitely with the editing. Oh my God. It is definitely a thing to keep up with. So just like this, I had to record this again because once I looked down at the board, the volume on the microphone was so low. I was just like, no, this is not what we're going to do. We're not going to be playing in post trying to fix things and have it sound crazy. No, I'm just going to redo it all over again. So that's how much me love you. In my corazón. Happy Valentine's Day. Mental health check. How you doing? Have you been writing it out? Have you been meditating? Have you been taking a moment to yourself, sitting on your front porch, doing the self-care that we've been talking about? I'm holding you accountable. That's it. Stop playing with yourself. Every week every day we have an opportunity to make life a little bit better for ourselves. And definitely it starts with the mental. If we can get our mental right, our physical and everything will follow. You feel me? Like me, working out, burning calories. Okay? We got to get to it. Stop sleeping on ourselves. Lemon water. Get that metabolism right. Vinyl of the week goes to one and only the best, House of Balloons by The Weeknd. It's been so many songs that's been coming up lately that's just been having the Weeknd vibes. That vibe is coming around. Y'all know that song, She's a Florida Girl. It's going around on TikTok and on Instagram. It got millions of views. Because I'm a Florida girl. But tune into this real quick. I just want to play a little quick sample. Never for a second or a minute or a thought. Don't forget the pioneer of that. That was The Weeknd. I don't know who needed to hear that in the back, but I just wanted y'all to know somebody created the vibes like that. Okay? So I put y'all onto 2 new artists. I'm going to definitely post the Florida Girl one right here. So you'll know what I'm talking about with that. And then the House of Balloons by The Weeknd. If you don't know this, you too young for me. Oh, weird thought of the week. Because I'm starving right now, right? I don't know. I'm going to Google the answer as I say this. But where does those growls come from? You be growling. Is it gas that's moving? I don't know. But it is so loud. Sometimes it be so loud, I think the mic hearing it up. Weird thought. Did anybody else think of that? Or is it just me? You know, say. Hotspot of the week. Oh my God, I have to share this new app with you guys that my homegirl put me on to. I don't know if somebody invited her and then she just wanted to invite me. But listen, it's this new app called Laps. Laps. I'm gonna say Laps. That's what I think it is. I just got onto it like a couple days ago. Here's my page. Make sure y'all follow me. This is going to be a personal side to me. So yeah, this is on my first and only time I'm going to put it up there. You're probably not going to really know because I'm only going to be sending it to personal people. But I'm just going to say here, boom, shout out one time for the one time. Laps is like a Pinterest, a Twitter, and an Instagram all in one. Right? And then when you take photos on there, they go to a dark room and develop, but it's so you can't get your photos right then and there. It'd be like an hour and a half, depending on how long you take on the app and when you be surfing through and stuff. Cause I assume that it goes off the time as soon as you get off the app. And stay in a dark room. And then in the dark room, let's say an hour and a half clicks by, you can go in there and it's like interactive. You can feel the vibration and everything of like your film developing. And then it's like a picture, like the picture you took on your phone. And you see all of them in like vintage style. So it's really dope. It's really cute how you can set up your page. It's giving like MySpace too because it's real decorative. Like you could play with it. And it was so cute. So I sent it to all my friends and I really like it. I got like 10 friends right now. Because everybody's like, what's this? There's so many of them that still have not downloaded the goddamn app. Because I'm like, start it, guys. I'm telling you, this is going to be a new wave. Hop on the wave. I have seen one person that I know that had like 252 followers. I'm like, when you knew about this app, you giving me like you knew this for a long time. And am I that late? But that's the hot spot. Don't even leave your house. It's free. Boom cat. If you're a type of person who likes to document your life and what you do, and you like to do it in like a nice, discreet way, and like mystery to it with a vibe, with the vintage vibe. It's a vibe all the time. Self-care tip of the week. One thing I'm trying to do this year, at least one time, is go on a traveling retreat with like some groups of people and stuff. You hear me? There's a few podcasters that are doing it. I'm like trying to see if I'm going to do it or not. I don't know. But I really want to make sure I do one in 2024. Here is one, a woman's wellness retreat that if you're interested as a woman out there or a they, them, and you other than a man, you can go to there. But if you're a man, I know there's a few people. I don't know if I should put his Instagram on here, but there are, because it's nothing like that. But I just know this person through the culture that also does like men retreats, or he also does 10 men retreats. I'm not sure if he held the involvement. It'd be all black men there and they're just retreating, okay? And all of the natural nature, political sides of things. That's something you're into, you should get into it. Why not? So there's this Instagram influencer that I follow on Instagram. His name is D-Dub the artist. I'm sorry, it's like so many D's in the dubs, but D-Dub the artist. He be speaking the truth. Like every time I come across his page, I really be just want to be like, damn, like how he word what he word like that. That shit just blow my mind. So if y'all know him or add him, clip this, tag him. I'm so inspired by him. Here's what he said.
Someone is trying to express their feelings. Just be quiet when everyone is talking over each other. Just be quiet when someone won't let you finish. Just be quiet. They probably don't want to listen anyway. When you're searching for an answer within yourself, just be quiet. When you're experiencing a beautiful moment, just be quiet. Shut your mouth and just keep that in mind.
Like, you see what I'm talking about? Like, let me play another one for y'all, for real. He be speaking that truth.
Occasionally, you may notice that certain individuals exhibit erratic behavior when you vibrate at a higher frequency. You see, when you operate from a place of love and inner peace, and they are entrenched in fear and guilt, it can and will stir up discomfort in that individual. This contrast to energy can sometimes lead to an unexpected reaction from them. However, it is essential not to be disheartened by these reactions, but instead continue to be true to your authentic self. Let your light shine unabated. Understand that your elevated vibration can act as a mirror reflecting back to others. You know, the areas in their lives where they may need healing or growth. Just keep that in mind.
Just keep that in mind. I really need people to understand that. Like, what we do on these planes and these earths really matter. Like, be quiet. Shut your mouth and keep that in mind. When you feeling stressed, when you feeling depressed, when you feeling overwhelmed, when you have anxiety, just like I remember I did a shroom trip the other day. And it was so much energy going on. I humbled myself. I kept myself calm. I kept myself relaxed, my thoughts in control. And if anyone ever done that, then you'll know, like, sometimes it can be really difficult. And I got to see other people be in the places I was at one time. And I just wanted to say that because I was so proud of my energetic growth. It's really hard, definitely in that situation on psychedelics, to keep your energy aligned because everything's coming out, and it's sometimes hard to control that. But with the knowledge, you will learn. And when you learn, you do better. So that proved that to me that night. Like, okay, 'cause I'm a dog. So today's topic is getting into something that is super, super touchy. And I was never going to talk about these things, but if I don't put no name to it, I actually follow this entertainment blogger, pop culture, R&B, hip hop type of vibe. He covers all of the latest news, the reviews, what's going on TMZ, all of that gag stuff, you feel me? But he's putting his sauce, his flavor on it. And that's what I love the most about him. Like, he's raw, authentic, straight to the point, no sugar. And he gave me all my spice of life to just be me. Because honestly, I don't feel like he is being nothing less but himself, but in an altered version, like a little bit more. You get what I'm saying? But that is him. But in his real life, he probably just a little bit more chill, a little bit more calm. Like, it ain't always gotta be like for the camera type shit. But I will get fly and I will step like I'm him type vibes. Like, I'm her. Shout out to Armon Wiggins. I love him. I know that he's had feuds with a few other bloggers that I listen to and I watch and I like, don't get me wrong. But Armon Wiggins is just like, I don't know. I connect to him. Like, I think he's a Gemini. And I think that's why I fuck with you. Cause my moon is a Gemini, but I'm a Cancer and I get along with Geminis. I love a Gemini. So I just like, when I first found out about him, I was just like, I think it was like 2 years ago. That's when I found out about him. And I know he's been doing this way longer. Good shit. And I think that's why when I found out about him, I was like, where have you been? Nobody knows you like I do. No. I just love him so much. Like, he do not give a fuck. And I love that because there's so many people who's just trying to kiss people's asses, just be for the clout, trying to be with the celebs, trying to do this. But it's like, no, he's like, I'm going to tell my story and I'm going to cover it how I want to cover it. Now, if you still want to fuck with me or rob with me, we cool. So shout out to Armon Wiggins because this video is going to be reviewing and recapping. Okay, so this clip is about 8 minutes long. We're just going to get into it. And the clip is named Hot Topic. Should your friends stop being friends with your ex? When I seen this, I was just like, see, this the Lord. This is the Lord because I just had one of my last episodes, two episodes ago, where I was just like, oh, because if I know my friend, I know. Well, that was the situation right there. So it just so happenly fell in line like this. And I gotta let it go. My spirit said I gotta let it go. So if you see this, but it's the truth. And I hope you sit back and watch and relate because now I don't feel so fucking crazy because, bitch, I was feeling like I am psychotic. And I know every situation is different. Everything matters. It's not the same, right? But then at the same time, yeah, no. Because nobody knows like I do. But whatever. And yeah, if anyone is trying to figure out what the fuck am I talking about, I was in my past relationship, not my my last serious relationship. In my last serious relationship, it was in a long period of time. We was together for like over 6 years. And If you listen to my beginning episodes and stuff, I already told this, so I'm just going to give a quick recap. I don't want to get into too much of it. Had a business together, community figures, business closed down. We broke up. Nobody knew. It just was done. We ain't say shit. We respectfully handled it like adults and just moved on with our mother-loving lives like we've never known each other. Yeah. It's sad. It's so sad, but it's so true. It's true. And through that, I had my friends working with me. I had some employees. We've gotten all close to a lot of different creators, different things like that. Like I'm itching already. Oh my God. Just talking about it just wants me to go in hives. So with all being said, when everything happened, there were certain people that I was looking like, because what the fuck? So when I seen this, I just had to turn this into an energy check because this is something that sits on my spirit and is in my heart. And I'm just like, am I just from a different part of a hood that they not from, or a different part of a culture that they not from, with understanding L's up, loyalty to the people who really like character-wise, moral-wise, emotionally-wise, physically-wise is there for you, showing up for you, not just for the play of you, not for just an opportunity of you. Like this video is going to get into a lot of different topics and I'm going to break it all down. Thank you, Armon Wiggins. I hope you see this. I appreciate you. You're great. I love you. And yeah, like you dope as fuck. Don't let nobody stop you from doing what you're doing. Keep going. I love that you're growing, that you're evolving, and I see it. I love it. And if you ever need an intern, I'll move my ass there. All the way to LA. Hey, man. You're so big. Say hi. Okay. That's the man too, Key. So let's get into Armon Wiggins' episode. The hot topic: should your friends stop being friends with your ex?
All right, what's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Armon, and we're back with another video. Get in here. It's time to get into some things, okay? So listen, we have a hot topic today. And the hot topic today is, should your friends cut off your ex if you guys break up?
In your mind, let's just take a second. Do you think your friends should break up with your exes too?
Should your friends still be friends with your ex if you break up? Now, this is a catchy situation, right? Because I'm going to honestly sound like I'm all over the place, but just follow me and fall where you land. You know what I mean? All right. So my first initial...
Just follow me and follow me land, okay?
Thing, if I break up with my person, my friends break up with you too. That's just off the bat, just instinct. Your friends are no longer my friends are no longer your friends. It's over, okay? You break up with me, I break up with you. I take my friends with me, you take your friends with you. And my friends better understand that too.
And my friends better understand that too. My situation was so tough because I literally had to tell my brothers, can you not invite them to your birthday party? We're done. You can have your own private relationship over there. Calling, text, cool. But your sister said, not in my space. Not in my space. Look, make my head itch. Okay? And then my friends better understand that too. I don't understand why people don't get that off the bat. I never had my friends have to tell me, cut them off. No, because it is what it is, respectfully. Now, if I see you in the street, what up? Hug, how you doing? All love, all in the hood is respect. That's nothing. That's not a problem. I don't hate you. I don't know, none of that. It's just, if this is my friend and your boyfriend, me and him even work together, whatever. If y'all break up, I'm gonna have to look at my partner and be like, yo, we gotta figure this out. We gotta kind of respectfully, not because I want to, but because this is my friend first. And I think a lot of people miss out on that. I think a lot of people miss the understanding of if you met this person through me, my ex, through me, don't get no excuses on it. Who was your real friend? Don't try to no. I guess maybe it could be childhood trauma too, because family has done it, so it's just I don't understand why your chosen family can't understand it. I really was feeling like I was going crazy about this, because I'm going to tell you in a few.
especially if me and my friends came into this relationship together. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was already friends with you for 5, 10 years, hell, a day, then I met my partner and then y'all became friends through me, then at that point, your loyalty lies with me. You don't stay friends with my ex. You're my friend first and you go. It gets sticky when you meet people together.
It gets sticky when you meet people together. For me, I literally had to just remove myself from the people in general. Like, I just didn't even choose sides. I just couldn't pick. I just one day, like, I was so freaking depressed. One day I remember exactly where I was, exactly what weekend it was. I was in New York Thanksgiving weekend. I was laying on my grandmother's couch and I just went on like a unfollow spree. Like, I just got so tired of seeing this shit and not being able to say how I fucking really felt. Like, oh, y'all fake as fuck. You get me? Like, just because that's how my anger felt genuinely. It's not that like it was the truth, because hey, it's everyone met us together. How could I be upset at that? But it was a genuine feeling. So if anyone watches this and felt a way that I unfollowed you and everything, I was a hurt ass bitch. And I was no, I couldn't see it. I didn't want to deal with it. I didn't want to be attached to it. I had an identity crisis. Like, I was done. I was over it. I was marked out. And then with the friends, like, yes, like, I don't care if it was one day you met me first and then I introduced you to my partner. Yes, you're my friend. What we don't get out of this? I don't get it. I don't get it. Cause I would be like that for you. Like, that's the thing, like, that really strikes me, is that I know I'm like this. So it's just like,
if I'm in a relationship and we make mutual friends together, then at that point, I don't think that I could say you can't be friends with this person, because technically you guys they met you as a couple. Now, in certain situations, certain friends, dynamics, they could gravitate more towards one or the other.
And that's that shit right there. I respected it when either any of my partners, if any of us had like friends that just gravitated to one another, I just said, all right, I'm calling it a spade for a spade. Cool. And that's why I had to unfollow. And then with the energy that comes back to me, they be like, damn, what happened? I'll respectfully tell them the situation and then I'll keep going. But cause now I'm in more of a healed space. Before I wasn't in that healed space, I was taking everything sensitive. I lost everything. Wasn't fucking with it. Everybody could have went to hell and I ain't give a fuck.
And in that instant, well, you need to pick a side. But if we met together and you met me and my partner together and we broke up, I can't tell you to stop being friends with them. But I will say, I don't want to hear what they got going on social media. I don't want to know what they got going on their Instagram. Don't tell me who they're dating. And don't tell me when you're going hanging out with them. I don't want to hear nothing about them. So don't be messy. Don't be
messy. Don't be weird, because it can get real ugly. It can get real sticky. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear nothing. Keep it to yourself. Yes. Keep it to yourself. Period. And then if I see you moving a certain way, I'm unfollowing you and I ain't fucking with you. Like, that's just how I feel.
Going back and forth from my house to his house, telling me what you got, what's going on. And if it starts to get to a point where you're hanging out more over there, then you probably should stay over there. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like there's just a certain code that friends should have, and you don't break that code. You don't get to be friends with my ex. I don't agree with that.
I just don't agree with it. I don't understand why somebody else wouldn't agree with it. Definitely if you close and dear to that person, like if you just whatever, do you, boo, because you don't even know me like that for real. But if you in my house, in my heart, in my love, in my home, oh yeah, I'm not fucking with you. I don't care what you say.
So yeah, I've been in that situation before, and people have told me, Armon, I'm still going to remain friends with them. I remember, one of my friends was dating someone and they broke up. I deleted, blocked, all of that stuff off of social media because I can't talk to you anymore. Our friendship only lasts as long as you're in a relationship with my friend. My loyalty is to my friend, not to you.
My loyalty lies with my friend. I don't give a fuck. What, like, L's up. Energy check.
It's just not to you. So I think a lot of people misconstrue that. And you got to also watch some people, because some people want to be friends with both just to be messy. Some people really love mess that bad to where they want to stay in the mix because they want to see, well, what you got going on. Then they want to see what that one got going on. Then they want to go bounce back and forth and spill tea. And then two, see, in the gay world, you got to watch it too, because sometimes
you got to be careful. Okay. Got to be careful.
That friend that you guys have probably met together could be attracted to one or the other. And then who knows, your partner could also be attracted to them. So then all of a sudden now you're fair game and now they're sleeping together. I honestly feel like that could happen in the straight world too. You know how that goes.
You know how that goes. So it's like, how you want me to take this for real? Because it's giving weirdo energy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that. It just takes me. But one thing I've learned is when God wants you to know something, it shall come. It will fall in your motherfucking lap. It's just the day, the time, the moment. Because everything I need to know, it has came to me. And I didn't go looking for it. I'm no investigator until I want to be. And with any of my exes, I don't want to be. Like, I don't go look. I don't know how to find any of them.
Oh, you guys are not together anymore. I met you guys as a couple, but I always had a crush on you. You always had a crush on me, but we were friends. So now we can kind of parlay and hippity hop and doo-wop, and nobody may know. You know what I'm saying? So I personally believe that it's a no-go. And if you're willing to, and if you're my friend for real, if you're going to give me pushback on that, then I think that I can't be your friend anymore.
Armon. Make sure y'all follow Armon Wiggins, okay, guys? Please don't come after me for covering this because I love it. Like, I'm really, shout out to Armon Wiggins. Armon Wiggins! I just want to shout out to you. But, yes, like, no, because literally Armon, like, I had to go to therapy with this bitch. Not this bitch, my friend. Over the situation. So I deeply, when I felt it, I was like, and it's so bad because like it got to that point where I was going to cut her off. But it's just like, I'm trying not to let, I don't know. I felt like it was kind of ego. So I was just like, let ego go and let people be them. And you just move how you got to move. And now you know how to maneuver with certain type of people. That's how I took it. I had to take my lessons from everything because everybody's different and nobody's going to be you. You can't expect you out of other people. But I totally understand every word that is coming out your motherfucking mouth.
Yes, I know that is childish. But listen, you know what? Let me just be fair here. I also think that it deals with the length of time. Like if I'm in a relationship for a year and a half, 6 months, a year and a half, you definitely don't need to go and be friends with them. Now, if I've been in a relationship for 6, 7 years, 8 years, we built this, I might be a little bit more lenient about my friends, you know, everybody being friends because it's like, it's years and years and years and years and years and years and years there. But at the end of the day, my friends are my friends and your friends are your friends, even though we've intertwined them throughout the years. You know, when this relationship is over, you go your way and I go mine. But it's just such a catch-22 because over the years, when you're in a relationship and you're dating someone, you want your friends to accept your partner. You want your family to accept your partner. And
you want your friends to accept your partner. You want it to be good, you know? So I can't judge that. And that's exactly why I have to give in and understand regardless of how I feel. And maybe I might always feel that way. Hey, it is what it is. I just know how I move. And maybe I got to be more selective with the type of people I allow close to me because I know how I want someone to love.
Really hard to break down those bridges and barriers so that everyone could be inclusive. Now, once the relationship ends, then you want them to kind of tear that relationship up as well. And that's not all the way fair. You know what I'm saying? So I do think that cordially speaking could be great, but maybe even following on Instagram still, but going to hang out, going to birthdays and Christmases and Thanksgivings and trips with my ex and you're my friend, hell no. If you feel like
it's a hell no for me, Sway. Like, what? Like, what the fuck? I don't even know how I feel. Like, how would I look as a friend? Do you question yourself? Like, do you know the perception that you look like? And if you don't, and you don't give a fuck, that's crazy.
You're going to be hanging out with my ex like that, going to parties and going to trips. You can follow them, whatever. Engage here and there, and I don't want to know about it. But if you are hanging out, planning trips to, Puerto Vallarta and Hawaii and Cancun with my ex, go please. It's a deuces for you. No. So I think what I'm saying in a nutshell, if I'm over the relationship and you're my friend, So should you.
Thank you, Armon Wiggins, so much. Make sure you guys go follow him and subscribe. I'll definitely put his information and his link in the bio so you guys can go click on the link to my YouTube subscribers and my Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, and everywhere else you get your local podcasts at. It will be in the description. So go check that out, and it will be the link to that video. So enjoy. Make sure you tag Energy Check. Let Armon know. Like, hey. This my downtime, but baby, she get right. Okay? All the way from Miami. Man, I just want to let y'all know that, like, don't go crazy over no shit. Like, really feel how you feel. And if there are situations, then, like, if there are situations that can alter it to make you understand, all right, cool. Sometimes you ain't gonna understand or you're not gonna fuck with it at all. Alright, cool. Because the same way someone else got to take their stance, make sure you stand on yours too. Boom. Bars, bitch.
Did I lie? Did I lie? Did I fucking lie?
I'm just saying, I don't be telling no lies. Like, I don't be coming to people to be like, oh my God, da, 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 da. Because guess what? If we was in an island, in a jungle, and she did, or they did, that type of bullshit, they'll be killed. They'll be kicked off the island because you are not loyal. I go to that mode, like, but whatever, we healed through it. We grew through it. We went to therapy for it. I went to therapy for it, and I'm moving on because it's okay. I'm growing up. So happy Black History Month. Make sure you have an amazing night. I know this is going to get to you late. I love you. I see you and I appreciate you. And I hope that this episode can touch you, heal you in some type of way, give you some type of justification, some type of validation. We all deserve that. Until then, I'll see you next week. Later.